Dynamic duo. Dynamic duo.
I know some of you are probably wondering. I got texts, I got messages all night last night while I was at the Dallas Wings game. Where are you guys at? Where's the pregame show? Where's the postgame show? Are you guys done? Are you guys quitting? Well, we're here to let you know that no, we're not quitting. No, we haven't gone anywhere. We're still here. Everybody was busy last night. Everybody had something to do. I was at the Dallas Wings game. Kendrick was at that Federal reunion chasing people wearing water bottles, telling them to drink that water that he bought and them soda waters he bought. Tovash was at the AMF Music Awards or something like that. Shams was downtown, and Shams was in Houston. EA was at the Mavs game. We all was just busy last Saturday night. Everybody was booked up last night.
Shams was in Houston, avoiding tornadoes and stuff.
Yeah. Well, no, they already had the tornado. They already had the tornadoes.
Oh, it's open now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But we're back, guys. We're back. Everybody's on board. Everybody's
Yeah. And guess what happened?
Yeah.
Guess what happened?
Tell them about it.
Guess what happened? Let me tell you something of what just happened. Your Dallas Mavericks just went to the Western Conference Finals. The second time in 3 years under Coach Jason Kidd.
Sham says she headed back now from Houston. She's headed back from Houston now.
Yeah, man. Treat that rental car right, unlike we did last time.
Yeah, man, Kendrick. I don't know if you heard.
Drive safely, Shams.
Mavericks won a playoff game last night. I was sitting up there watching, hanging with Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky and Enrique over there at I was College Park Bubba Sparks with the Dallas Wings last night. We'll talk about that experience. My God, what was that so bad? Oh, the Eastside said he just got his power. He just got his power back.
All right, Eastside.
Good to hear that, Eastside. Good to hear that, Eastside. Really good to hear that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Sham says she's not driving. She's riding.
Thank God. Just driving the back seat. But anyway, happy I guess Western Conference Western Conference advancement day.
So can I just ask you one question? Are you ready to tell me to stop now when I tell you that the Dallas Mavericks are going to the NBA Finals? You want to tell me to stop?
Yeah, I still want to tell you to stop, man. Listen.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. It's staying up. Listen.
Yeah, see, I like A1. I need to put A1's name in the bucket because he did comment. A1, your name going in the bucket. We giving away a Kyrie Irving jersey today. We giving away a Kyrie Irving jersey today. Original Kyrie Irving, number 2 when he first got the Dallas jersey. We're gonna be having a raffle at the end of the show, and I'm putting you in there, A1.
Speaking of Kyrie, you need to listen to your boy Flowery. In the post-game interview I listened to it last night, he talking about these things don't get easy, they get harder. So that's how we all make it going to the finals.
That's easy for him to say a guy that's undefeated in closeout games. You know what I'm saying?
It looked like in that first half he's about to catch that hot L. But
don't do that. Don't do that.
So, I can see it now. Hey, I think everybody in that first half probably was saying, "Boy, we head back to OKC." But hey, the Mavericks found the way in that second half. I didn't see it in the first half, so I don't know what happened in the first half. I watched some. I didn't see the third quarter and on.
I didn't see the last half of it. I was the game had just ended. I had to go in the interview room, but I didn't see the fourth quarter at all. But in the first half, I seen Tony Brothers was doing some of his best work on trying to get this game back to Oklahoma City. Boy, was he doing some good work out there for the NBA, boy.
He hit Luka with a tech. Yeah, man, hit Luka with a tech. He stared down. Derek Lively. Looking at Jason Kidd sideways. Yeah, he's doing his best work, man. But
I seen Luka get creamed. I saw Luka get creamed by Lou Dort, and Tony Brothers was right there and just looked at Luke and just fall on the ground like, bro, you're not gonna even call nothing. Like, just watch the man just hit the ground like he was nothing, man. Boy,
Tony Brothers, man.
Boy, I tell you what. I tell you what, boy.
It's Tony Brothers, man.
Yeah.
It's Tony Brothers. I mean, he is what he is. But Mavericks get the victory despite Tony Brothers. 117-116, advancing to, like I said, the second Western in spite of Tony. Advancing to the second Western Conference appearance 2 out of the last now 3 years, and will face the winner of the Minnesota Timberwolves Denver Nuggets contest. Is going to be coming on in about 30 minutes. That's Game 7 there. Speaking of Game 7, Game 7 didn't happen for those orange and blue skies. Indiana Pacers and Rick Carlisle advanced to their Eastern Conference Finals. Will play the Boston Celtics on Tuesday. Jalen Brunson left that game with a broken hand, and that pretty much broke the New York Knicks' heart. So it will be Boston, Indiana in the other bracket. But yeah, man. Mavericks get a big time victory. Luka Doncic, who was turnover prone the first half, in the second half got it together, and him and Kyrie went off in that third quarter. But it was the others, like we talked about. Well, the others were going to decide the series. Once again, your guy Derrick Jones Jr. hitting clutch three. Finished up, I think, with 22 points himself. Derek Lively, 12 and 15, especially in that fourth quarter, man. Just owning the paint, getting big offensive rebounds, kicking it back for shooters for open threes. And then also we talked about J Washington. He hitting a big clutch three, and also getting fouled at the end. Hitting those 2 big free throws to give the Mavs the lead. And then did his little pose standing on business. At the end.
Wait, we've got a new subscriber that's just on the screen. And while I say that, Dynasty Football Key, thank you for subscribing. We also gonna put your name in to win the Kyrie Irving jersey that we're gonna be doing a raffle for here. It is an original Kyrie Irving jersey when he first got to Dallas, the number 2 Kyrie Irving jersey.
Okay, man.
We appreciate that subscription.
Good luck, man. Hope you get a win.
And we definitely hope you join us this Cowboy season.
Yes, sir. It's gonna be a very interesting season.
Yeah, we know how that's getting ready to go down. Know how that's getting ready to go down.
We all in. Yeah, man. But yeah, man.
Big Dirty ENT, baby. We all we got. We got.
Big time contributions. That guy right there that we looking at before we get to the what's called that guy Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He is the truth, man. I mean, he is the mid-range king. I mean, he was hitting his threes. But yeah, man, we sent them boys from Oklahoma home, backpacking to Oklahoma with their cow tipping, and Dairy Queen blizzard eating selves. They can go up there and do what they do best. Nothing. But it is what it is. Let's get the big victory. Whoa.
Well, hold on here. We got the highlights. We got the highlights.
Okay, dog. Yeah, it didn't start off too good. The OKC Thunder was blazing from three. In that first half, especially in the first quarter. Just hitting 3 after 3. Lou Dort with a 3. It jumped out to a 16-9, 16-6 lead. That was a foul for and one too. Kind of weird. Luka got hit by Lou Dort and he didn't call an and one on his. But yeah, that's Lou Dort again with a 3. Yeah, like I said, OKC came out hot. Mavericks were a victim of the turnovers. And it's for I think Luka had about 5 or 6 in the first half or maybe first quarter. That's a 3-ball Luka.
I want my coach to get his flowers though. I want my coach to get his flowers. I kept receipts. The first thing I did last night on Twitter was fire Coach Kidd, remember? Fire Coach Kidd, remember? He's an idiot. He don't know what he's doing. Fire Coach Kidd, remember? Okay. That's 2 years you don't went to the Western Conference Finals. Bring another coach in here. See what you get.
Yep. And that's Shea again with a big another mid-range the mid-range mini king. We see some Jaden Hardy with a dish right there. And this guy right here, Derek Lively, he had himself a night, man, especially in the second half. 12 and 15. There's another 3. Like I said, these guys were fish grease hot for 3 in the first half. But you know what they say? If you live by the 3, you die by the 3. And boy, they went ice cold in the second half. That's another lob of Derek Lively. It's interesting seeing Jaden Hardy not getting minutes. That's good for the development for the Mavericks. These are important minutes for him. That's an and one. He didn't make the free throw.
I know Shan's very excited the fact that Tim Hardaway Jr. got benched.
Yes, it's kind of funny how he got benched in the second half. Oh, that's the pull-up 3 right there.
Come on, man.
40-footer. They were hitting everything in the first quarter. That's Kendrick Williams. Look at what they're cooking him in the second quarter. Then they got his Rudy Poo candy ass up out of there. And Shea again. I mean, that guy just silky smooth, man.
It's very difficult trying to watch basketball games.
It wasn't because of him that they lost, but there was this disrespect. He put his hand behind his back.
Yeah, he cold chilling.
Like I'm sitting on the couch. That's when the Mavs got on the run.
Yeah, it's kind of a humbling
moment. The Mavericks got on the run after then. The guy on the run, I think, got it back to actually took the lead. That's Dirk in the building. He understands the importance of it.
Dirk was lit last night in the building too.
Oh, that was a 3. What is that, 3?
Oh man, this guy here was cooking last night.
He was ready for it.
I wonder how many. We'll get in the station. I gotta figure out how many
36.
Okay, Luka.
36 big points.
Hey, Luka.
Yeah, he had 36. That's Luka. This took the lead, and then it went downhill from there. As they outscored them, 24-6. 24-6 run. It started hitting little lobs and stuff like that. There's a 3. These threes right here. They started banging threes again in the first half, and it was just nothing the Mavs could do. It was just great offense, than better defense. Oh, watch your head, boy.
Watch your head, boy.
That's Shea again. This guy right here, man.
There he is again.
That was first team
mid range. That was a 3.
First team All NBA. Yeah, he had the whole repertoire going tonight.
I like it, Chet.
That's Chet. Yeah, this was Chet's most better game he had. He was getting in the paint, getting lobs, getting physical. You know, everybody been laughing. I'm talking about how he couldn't man up and get Derek Lively and them out the paint. Well, he kind of did his thing in all through the game. It's one of his better games.
Come on, Derek Jones. You can't jump that early. Come on, man. You know it's a fake.
It's Isaiah Joe. He had him a good night shooting the ball.
Oh, Luka! I thought Luka made a half.
Josh Giddey much out here.
Lou Dort was giving Luka all he could handle.
But boy, in the second half they started cooking. But boy, in the second half, him and Kyrie started cooking. They started cooking, and especially in the third quarter. That's another chip.
Well, Kendrick, it's no secret that third quarter is our best quarter. Oh, don't do him like that, Luka. Oh, okay, Junior.
And this guy right here, Derek Jones Jr. was keeping you in it. He was keeping you in it, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
I need to give him the bag.
Derek Jones Jr. was keeping you in it.
I need to give him that bag.
Oh, you better give him that bag.
Fly Reed.
Oh, that's a little hezzy right there.
We got to cut him first.
Kyrie right there, little mini hezzy. But do what you got to do. Ain't like you contributing damn thing. But here we go. Luka, the and one, he got hit right at the top of the head. Got an and one.
I'm surprised Tony Brothers called that one. He wasn't calling nothing else the rest of the night on the Mavericks. We show was calling stuff for OKC. What I was seeing. Oh, take that with you,
Kyrie, big time 3. Yeah, this thing was the Mavs started turning up the defense midway through the third quarter and got back into this thing. There's a pull up 3 right there.
Okay.
This is
what I missed right here. I missed all this right here, so I need to see this right here.
Here's Kyrie coming back.
Oh,
he's gonna get the pull up midi. Stop on the dime bam on the right side. That's his best side. Then we got here Kyrie, another pull up 3. Bam. Getting them back in within 5. Within 6.
That's
listen, this dude right here, another 3. Every time the Mavs make a run, he hit a shot. I mean, this guy. I mean, big respects to SGA. This should have been a foul right here.
Foul.
Lou Dort just
man,
ran over.
man.
I mean,
come on, man.
And that's
a foul. Can't just
and
clobber a dude like
that
that coming down on there, man. That's a foul, man.
There you got lying on the ground again. Who's that truck? Who's that truck driver right there? The Mickey Mouse tattoos he got on his arm. That was a pull up.
Mavs were down.
But the Mavs kept grinding, kept staying connected.
Oh, okay. That was a foul right there. That was a foul right there.
Yeah, the Mavs were down 17.
Even Dirk wanted that foul.
That was Dirk. Dirk was looking at Tony Brothers and say, "You son of a bitch."
Yeah, you trying to do it.
I couldn't stand you when I played. I couldn't stand you when I played.
Man, they play against Oklahoma City Thunder and the refs last night. I see.
Oh, big rebound. This guy, what's the shooting roll? Bam.
Yeah.
Big rebound by Derek Lively to get Kyrie that second shot.
How many of them alley-oops did Chet get last night?
They found something now with. Yeah, they found something with Chet Holmgren down the field. He can't overpower somebody, but he can play weak side and get. Oh, and one. Derek Lively with a big and one. I mean, y'all sit on the bench, boy. You can't do nothing.
Why we mention Daniel Gafford? Was he playing that bad or something last night? I missed it.
Well, hold on.
3J is here. 3J is here.
3-pointer. That's his first points of the game. He got in foul trouble early in the game. Here's Luka with the step back and the lead. Luka talking ish to Lou Dort, let him know. Watch your head, boy.
Tell him we can take this L.
Oh, here's the three right here.
Come on, man, that's a foul.
Another three by
another missed call by Tony Brothers. But it's all right. You can take this with you.
What's that shooter roll? Bam. Right here is shot making. Shot making right here.
Nice three.
That's another bang three.
He's really found his. Now this was a shot right here. That was the shot of the game right there.
Oh,
that was
what a shot! What a shot!
That was the shot of the game.
With 1 second, and then here's the three. Here's the three by SGA.
Okay, now I seen this alley-oop. This is the alley-oop.
And they have a foul call that gave them a technical free throw. Yeah, they got something here. Just let Chet hang on the weak side where he's not having any stuff going through.
Okay, so now this is a controversial call.
Here's the foul, bam, and it was a foul. Now now let me tell you something. He touched ball, but his arm came off ball and hit and went down. What's called PJ's arm and elbow. So they had to call it. And there you go. He made both free throws, missed the second one.
Well, I'm glad he knew. I'm glad he had to work on missed the second free throw this time, unlike he did the last time. He decided to go out there and make.
It's kind of funny.
Make both.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I saw Tim Hardaway Jr. hugging the hell out of Luka Doncic, knowing Luka probably gonna have him traded in about 5 more months.
What was y'all reaction to coming back to the win? Any screaming and yelling? I was hyped. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I didn't even see it, man. I was at the Dallas Wings game.
I was. Let me tell you, I was watching the game with my mom, aunt, and my cousin. And let me tell you something, man. They were invested. They rarely watch basketball, but they watched it with me. They were invested. We was hyped over
there. No, he missed the last one, so they could run. Yeah, I know he missed it, but I'm talking about the other game when he decided. Yeah, the other one when he missed it the other time. No, he missed one and then decided to make the other one. And he should have just missed that one.
You should have missed that, so you have a chance at getting the deflection. But anyway, he did good. Clutch points for PJ in a big Mavs win, 117-116. They now wait for the winner of the, like I said, Minnesota Timberwolves Denver Nuggets game. And the first game, one of the Western Conference Finals, will be on TNT. That will be at 8 p.m. tip?
Most likely.
On TNT on Wednesday night.
Yeah. All right, so
it's either 8 or 7.
You want to do interviews or go to stats and facts first? Which one?
Let's do interviews.
All right, let's rifle through the interviews real quick. Okay.
Stat and fashion. Everybody knows.
We'll start with Junior. let us start.
My
Junior.
my Mavs player of the night, Junior.
Oh, wasn't Kyrie or Luka?
No, this guy was keeping you in it. He was literally keeping you in this game. Hitting big three after big threes, keep you connected.
All right, well let's go to your Mav of the night right here in Junior.
Looking like he done robbed a liquor store.
After a game like that.
It's good. It's my first time to the Western Conference Final. I've been to the Eastern Conference Final, but in the West is stacked over here. You gotta go out there and give it everything you got every night. So it's a big accomplishment, but job's not finished. We gotta keep going. Got 8 more wins until we get what we want.
You had huge shots and throughout the second half. What are you feeling? Where was the sense of you guys? I assume always kept that sense of belief despite the halftime deficit and other deficits you dealt with.
I take all the. I took 13 shots. It's the same shots that I've taken all season. Like I said, I work on my game and I trust my game. My teammates trust me. So they just put me in situations where I can get a shot off or create for others. My bad.
Big congratulations on the win tonight. So you all haven't been together for too long, the core about 5 months or so. What do you think that's really brought you all together? And when you came, did you think that the Western Conference Finals could be an expectation?
Yeah. It's the team that we had in the beginning of the year. We were still special. I felt like we could have did a lot of things. We just made a pivot during the trade deadline, and we got PJ and Gav, and it helped our team tremendously on defense. And I feel like that was the one thing that we was lapsing on was the defensive end. And offensively, we got Kai and Luka. So y'all try to guard them, and if y'all leave us open, we gonna knock down shots. So I just love the team that we got, and we just love fighting together.
Congrats on the win. The other Derek Lively, how great is it to see him? Everything he's been through to just impact the team so positively. Have a great, big Game 6. What does that mean?
Oh, it's amazing. I know little bro going through a lot, and we all there for him, and it's just. He makes it a lot easier for us because he comes to work and he comes in here with a smile on his face, and he shows that he's not bothered, but we know, and we all are there for him, and we talk to him all the time, and that's my little homie. Even though he's a lot taller than me, that's my little bro. But I go to bat for D-Live any day.
What was that like on the boards there, Derek? Because you guys beat him by 16 overall. How big was that battle?
Is that the rebound?
Yeah.
It's big because that was one thing that we wasn't boxing out a lot. They was getting a lot of offensive rebounds throughout the games, and I just feel like today is just it's a little different. We just put a body on them, made sure we turned around and hit somebody before we went to go to the glass, and it showed.
Also, I know you have a good answer for this. Who do you rather play, Denver or Minnesota?
I really don't care. I go out there and lace my shoes up to play whoever's in front of me.
Derek, first of all, congratulations. At the beginning of the season, you said you feel like you haven't gotten the recognition that you deserve, and this year was going to be the year that you get that recognition. Do you feel like you finally got the recognition that you deserve?
A little bit, and they're still leaving me open. So I guess not.
And then you said also you've reached this point before. You reached the conference finals before. What makes this conference finals appearance for you different than other one?
For me, I'm playing. I'm playing a lot of minutes. I feel like back then I was playing probably like 15, 18 minutes a game, and I don't think I've seen a game under 25 in this playoffs. So for me, it's just I'm playing a lot more. My teammates trust me a lot more. The coaching staff trust me a lot more. So I just go out there and put the work that I put in behind the scenes. And I just go out there and put it out there.
So, Derek, in the last 2 series, you've guarded elite guards, James Harden, Gilgeous-Alexander, you name it. You've been tackling the toughest defensive assignment. Could you talk about the mindset that goes into that and how exciting it is that you're going to get to do that again in the conference finals against either Minnesota or Denver?
For me, like I said, I love playing defense. I mean, I love going out there trying to make somebody else's night a little tougher. And that's just it, really. I mean, I just love playing defense.
Yeah, and then some of your teammates and even coach talked about just the chemistry, how great it is. They've mentioned a bunch of off-the-court activities that y'all have done. What kind of bonding activities have y'all done over the second half of the season?
Man, we go over each other's houses. We chill, kick back, eat food. Man, it's pretty much what normal friends do. We go bowling, go out, just chill, go to movies. We just normal human beings just going out there having fun with each other, and we just enjoy spending time with each other.
Kendrick, I believe the kids called what he did last night. I believe the kids called that he was in his bag last night, as the kids like to say.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start calling him Life Jennings, the stick-up kid, man. Start calling.
Kendrick, chat me up.
I'll be robbing these.
Chat me up real quick. Doesn't it just seem like he just really loves just Dallas, just being here? He wants to be here so bad.
Yeah, he's got somebody to give him a chance, man. Look, he's been he's got somebody to get. He's got a team that believes in him, got him a chance. He's been basically an NBA journeyman. He basically said it. He plays when he was in Miami, stints in Chicago. Played no more. He's basically an end of the bench guy. People played him because they thought he was nothing more than a dunker. Which that started off his career was, and they played him off because he couldn't shoot. That's when and he's put the work in to develop his shot. And he says it's paying off. Lucky for the Mavs, it's paying off for them. He's a deadly corner 3-point shooter. Like you can leave him open if you want to, but he's gonna make more than he missed. And now you got that weapon, and what that does to a team, it balances the team out. That's the gamble OKC made. They were willing to leave PJ Washington and Junior open, and for the most part, they made those guys pay for it all through the series. That was the gamble OKC made, and it backfired on him. So big ups to Junior. He put in the work and it's paying off. He's playing big minutes, and like I said, he got no fear in him. He's a dog, man. He'll take on the challenge. You heard in the interview what he said. He said, I think the question was, who do you looking forward to? Who you want to see more? He said, it don't matter to me. Basically, it don't matter to me. Whoever's up there, I'll take the challenge on whoever it is. Whether it's Ant, whether it's Jamal Murray, whether it's anybody. He's gonna take the challenge, and he's gonna be all up in him. So big ups to him. He's on our team. Would love to have him back. Don't know how that's going to happen because this dude is making himself a lot of money. He's only 26 years old, so he's young. So if the Mavs can figure out a way, he's a building block piece. He's everything you will hope that, and it's no shade toward them, but what we noticed, he's everything that you would have hoped Dorian Finney-Smith or Reggie Bullock could be. You think about the upgrades. You just think about those two upgrades, Reggie Bullock and Dorian Finney-Smith for Peter Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. Way better place, way better upgrade. And the Mavs made that within 2 years. And now you're seeing the fruits of the labor. This is a different team that went to the Western Conference Finals 2 years ago. Way different team. They got more ways to beat you than just waiting on Luka to do something and pass it to so they can hit a three.
Well, yeah, and like you said, in the Clippers series, he took on the big assignment of saying, "I'm gonna take Paul George." After Paul George hit that miraculous shot, he really took that personal and decided that ain't gonna happen again.
Yeah,
I got to step up, and he literally took his game to the next level, and he's taking his game to the next level in the playoffs.
And one thing, if anybody remember, Paul George after that was that game 4. He scored 33 points in that game, right? That game 4. The next 2 games, 5 and 6, with Junior basically the primary defender on him, he combined 33 points in 5 and 6. That's how Junior took that person. He basically held him to 33 points total in both games. That's how much he was up in his bag, man.
So true. All right, we got Coach Kidd up next. Let's go to Coach Kidd and hear what he had to say. Now this one's kind of long.
Yeah,
and
then I want you to I want to hear from you because you've been the Coach Kidd advocate. I want to hear you give Coach Kidd. I want you to let people know once again who's been trying to fire Coach Kidd for the last 3 years, even though this man has took you now 2 out of the last 3 years to a Western Conference Finals. And the only reason why they didn't take you last year because they basically canceled on the season because they needed to get better in certain spots. So, but let's give him Coach Kidd.
I believe the kids say I got receipts. Kendrick. Don't worry about it. I got them.
Okay.
I got the receipts. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna let them loose after this. But here goes Coach Kidd, my coach, the coach that got us to the Western Conference Finals again, Coach Kidd.
Can you just put into words what this hard-fought series just meant to you and to the team?
Yeah, first, Oklahoma City is an incredible team from top to bottom. Great coach, great players. It was not an easy series, but for us, it was a really good series in the sense of staying together. I thought the trust was tested throughout this series. Game 1, game 2, game 3, all 6 games. But I thought the maturity and trust for the group was high. And different guys stepped up at different points in the series. Also, in tonight's game, wasn't Luka or Kai making the game winner. It was the trust of Luka. The ball touches the paint, they collapse. He trusted PJ. PJ gets fouled. He steps up and makes the free throws, and we find a way to win. But it's, for the coaching staff, they did an incredible job of getting these guys ready to play. And the players trusted the game plan and executed the game plan, and we found a way to win the series.
Jason, you guys were down 16 at the half. It seemed like they had everything going that way. What was your halftime speech like?
Yeah, well, we talked about just the turnovers. That was the first part. The second part was just the trust and that we had to play faster. We were not playing fast enough. Even if they score, we needed to take the ball out and not, look around and walk the ball up. And I thought to start the third, I thought D. Jones got us off to a great start. And then we worked the game, understanding that we were going to, get those 16 points in 2 shots. I thought the group stayed together, trusted each other, and worked the game and got it down to 7 there at the end of the third. And now it's anybody's ball game. And again, our zone created some missed shots and some turnovers, and then we capitalized on the other end. But halftime, it's kind of a cool thing because we just kind of talk, and I thought the group responded again, being down 16, and we knew what we had to do, and we did that to start the third, and we did that for pretty much the whole second half.
PJ, he was scoreless for 3 quarters and just came up with some big points there in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, PJ was well rested. We had to talk about the foul and the hacking out there, but he picked up 2 quick fouls, and so he was rested. But with the beauty of PJ being around him for this short period of time is that his character is like no other. You would have thought he had 30 points tonight. He just plays. He never complains. He's guarding the best player on the other side. There's very few plays ran for him. He just does his job at a high level, and we're very fortunate to have him. But yes, he didn't have any points going there, and then he knocked down some big shots and then made the free throws. And the biggest play, and it won't go as the biggest play, but to miss the free throw in the proper way without, sometimes we say miss the free throw and we'll just hit the backboard and they get the setup. We didn't want them to set up. They had no timeouts. And so we've learned, not to run away from the ball, but to press the ball, to make the ball go back, and because we've lost the game that way. So a lot of things that we've learned along the way, we were able to execute their late game.
Jason, big question, I guess, but what do you think it says about the franchise's culture that this is your second Western Conference Finals trip in 3 years with two very different teams knocking off #1 seeds both years?
Yeah, I mean, we got to build a culture. It was, there's no shots at Rick. Rick did the best he could with the roster that he had. But since we've been here, we go the first year, our defense was incredible. And then our offense, joined the party. We got to learn what it meant to win. Last year was a building year. Every year is not going to be a championship year. It just doesn't happen in sports that way. But I thought Nico did an incredible job this summer, and also since he's been here, putting the pieces together that fit. And then sometimes you just got to give people time, and sometimes we don't. We just rush to the point that we suck or we can't do something, right? Unfortunately, a lot of you are wrong, but that's cool. And we'll see as we go forward. But our goal is to win a championship, and that's what we're trying to do. But sometimes you guys don't see that, and it's all right. You got to do your job because we really don't care. And that's the beauty of our culture, is that we're not affected by what's written negatively. We just go out there and play for each other. And that's what's going to win a championship. And hopefully at the end of time here, we can hold another trophy. I've had that opportunity to do that here. It's incredible, but it is hard. It's the hardest thing to do in professional sports, is to win a championship, because there's only one. No one gets a second place trophy or third place. So our culture is what you see. There's the trust, there's the enjoyment, there's fun. It was kind of cool to see the Oklahoma City fans thought we were shooting half-court shots only because we won. But since we've been here for 3 years, that's what we've done. So we got to make sure when we do right stuff that we get the right things out, to correct things, or we correct the people who are wrong. But I love this culture. This is a great challenge as a coach. I got great guys that I trust and believe in, win or lose. And that's the beauty of the Mavs right now. Yeah.
Lively played 30 minutes today, 12 points, 15 boards. Just how impressive has he been this playoff, and just how difficult can it be for rookie big men when they get to the playoffs for the first time?
Yeah, that's a great point. We just talked about that in the back. There's quite a few guys who have not been in the playoffs and they've now made it to the Western Conference Finals, and D-Live is one of those. I don't think we took him out in the second half once he entered the game. I thought he did an incredible job of imitating Moses Malone. He grabbed all the rebounds. He gave us second or third opportunities. He competed. And what I love about him is his voice. He's one that's going to talk. He's blocking three-point shots. He is executing the game plan, and he's got to be fun to play with as a teammate, because he's fun to coach. And so just the experience of not just D-Live, but Gaff, D. Jones, PJ, those guys who don't have a lot of playoff experience, you could see that that didn't bother them in this round. And you got to go through it. You got to fail to understand how to be successful in this league. And so I thought D-Live has played incredible. It's easy to say he should start, but he's playing his role for us, and that's coming off the bench and giving us energy and changing shots and finishing in the paint. But I thought he did a great job of stepping up to the free throw line too.
Jason, Luka has now been to the Western Conference Finals twice with very different rosters. As you covered, and with Brad's question, there's culture and team and a lot that goes into that. But what does it say about Luka, as somebody who, is the face, one of the faces of his generation?
Yeah, it's incredible that he's been there 2 out of the 3 years. Again, his talent's like no other. He's one of the best players in the world. But sometimes we lose sight that it's not just built or one guy can get you there. You need a team. And, right now he's got a team that he believes in. Again, another play. There's a lot of plays, but for him to pass it, he could easily taken a tough or bad shot, but he trusted that PJ was open. He made the right play and ended up with the free throws. Luka could have easily done his step back and shot over the two guys, make or miss. We would have said that's a good shot. But again, just what he's going through physically, he's given everything. I don't think we took him out in the second half, and nor did he complain. But he's playing the game the right way, and he's playing at a high level.
Jason, do you remember where you were when you first got a call or a heads up that Kyrie was a possibility to add here? And then flashing forward to this past trade deadline, Nico's been credited for specifically wanting PJ, but what do you recall about the group wanting to go out and target him?
Which one, Kai or PJ?
Both.
Oh, both. I can't remember Kai. I can't remember PJ. I just know that we were getting them, so that was great. My brain is fried right now. Kai in the trade, when we were making the trade for Kai, it was we need pieces, we need talent, we need guys that can go with Luka, who can fit, what Luka can, what Luka needed. Unfortunately, it wasn't fast enough, but it's pretty cool now, and so it's something that Luka needed. It's something that the Mavs needed. We haven't had a small like that. We've had Dirk, a guy who can get his own shot, who can score. We've had Luka, but now to have Kai, on one side and Luka on another, it's tough to double team because now you're letting Kai play one-on-one, or you're rotating to Kai and he has the advantage. And so it was big getting Kai, and then his calming influence with the team. He's never in a hurry. He's never, he's always calm. He's always positive on the bench. And so that's what getting Kai, I thought it was a great thing to do. We still believe that's the right thing to do. And then PJ and Gaff, we were in New York. And so I was actually at a play with the team. We went to a play. And so when we got word that we were making a trade, I left the play to talk with Luka and Nico. And Nico did his thing and got those two guys at the trade deadline. Damn, shit, I don't know. It was a good play for the first 30 seconds.
Jason, to go a little further with Kyrie, the other night he said this was the most difficult series he's ever been a part of. And I saw you have a conversation with him there in the third quarter, midway through. What can you share about what you told him? Just because it seems like things kind of took off from that point. And why do you think this was the hardest series Kyrie's ever been in?
Yeah, that's a great question, Mike. When he actually said that to me, when he said that this is the hardest thing that I've ever gone through. So I said, is it? Well, you did win a championship, so it was easy. So I said, it's cool. Actually, this will be a great story to be able to tell your kids how hard it really is to win. And so nothing comes easy in life. And so I just told him that just put this up there with some of the hardest things that you're going to have to grind through, and that we got to find a way to help us win this game. And he did. Yes, he's probably exhausted. Yes, he's probably felt like he could have made a couple shots, but he did his part to help the team win on the defensive end, and also accepted the double teams. So when you look at his series, yes, he didn't have the offensive explosion, but the glue, he was the glue in this series. He kept everybody together. He kept everybody positive. Yes, it was the hardest thing, but it only gets harder. And that's what makes it fun for the great ones.
Jason Newey here. Can you speak to the magnitude of knocking off a #1 seed, and then the fact that you made all the deals that you made, having people come together and having it all result right here in a trip to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah. I think there's really no pressure on us. We were the 5th seed, so for us to be able to knock off the Clippers first and then to take on the number 1 seed, the pressure's on them, no matter how young they are. The pressure they had to win this series because of what they've gone through during the season to get the number 1 seed could go to waste. But the experience is good for them, and they'll get better from that. But for us, it's just a matter of just taking one game at a time, executing the game plan, and finding and believing that you can win. And that's what that locker room and around the Mavs employees, everyone believes that we can win. This is a great group. They hang out, they tease each other. We have fun. It's positive, but to knock off the number 1, it's, not a lot of people had us doing that. And that's cool. I mean, the next series too, there's going to be, everyone has their opinion, but we won't be favored in that next series, but we got to find a way to win on the road. And we truly believe that we can do that.
It sounded like my coach had receipts. I don't know if you heard that part where he said, y'all think we bad. Y'all said that. We ain't bad. We don't listen to y'all. Y'all the ones that put that out there. But
he had a lot of receipts.
Yeah. Let me speak on that real quick, because you know what? You said it right. All season I've been having to hear about how my coach is bad. He should be fired. He should be this and he should be that. And I've said this before, and I hope everybody. I'm definitely gonna put this out. I've said this before about Dallas, the city of Dallas. Dallas, they act like they're a 9 or dime fan base when they're really just like a 5 or a 6. Okay. You're not really all that. Nobody in Dallas a lot of people in Dallas aren't even real fans of Dallas teams. Prime example, last night at the Dallas Wings game, I go in there for a Dallas Wings game. Hell, when Angel Reese scored a shot, it sounded like it's an Angel Reese game in there. Like, what are we doing? And I get on Twitter, and that's why I really don't get on Twitter too much anymore, because it's gotten too toxic. It's gotten too way out of hand, because keyboard warriors get on there and think they know everything. A lot of people don't. A lot of them don't know shit about basketball, and they don't know what they're talking about. All year it was the rotations. I felt that's just such a lazy thing to say about a coach to fire in rotations, especially when the coach got in the interview and said, "Just give us time. We're still trying to figure things out. Tovash should say the same thing. It pisses Tovash off, and it really started to piss me off a little bit when people who get paid, who are getting paid more than what we getting paid to do right now, get on the radio with I call it lazy broadcasting, and just say, "Well, let's just fire Jason Kidd. He's the problem. Just fire the coach." I just think that's lazy. That's not even looking at the game of basketball. You want to fire a coach? It's funny. Was it last year? I think it was last year. I told you in the arena I had a conversation with Mark Cuban, and I asked Mark Cuban. I said, I know this is crazy to ask, but is there any consideration of firing Coach Kidd? And Mark Cuban looked at me like, after 1 year, you want me to fire a coach after 1 year? He was like, first off, I don't even fire coaches like that. Number two, he was like, that's not after 1 year, that's not even enough time to work with the team. So you want me to fire a coach? And he was like, number two, things would have to go terribly wrong for me to fire a coach. And this ain't even terribly wrong. But like I said, I just feel it's lazy broadcasting for people to just get on the app and just say, "Oh, fire the coach. Just fire the coach. Fire the coach." And it's gotten so bad that organizations I feel like they're getting on Twitter and looking at this and that's why these organizations are switching these coaches out left and right. The only coach, the only organization that really don't fire coaches like that are the Spurs, the Heat, and the Mavericks. Those are the only ones who haven't changed out coaches within like the last few years.
Yeah.
But and I also say fans are idiots. It's no secret. Fans are idiots. They are. They just are. To have a coach take you to the Western Conference Finals one year, and then the next year goes bad, and we got to fire him. We got to move on. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
And now look at them. Now look at them now. They go to West Conference Final. I ain't heard not one thing about Coach Kidd since last night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he just stands there on his pockets. He don't get mad and throw stuff like, bro, you not understand if he get kicked out of the game, Sean Sweeney is gonna be your head coach. You not understand that? And that's no shot at Sean Sweeney, but my God, do you not understand that that's what happened?
You see it out there when they're doing that Denver Nuggets game. He was out there coaching.
Right. So, at this point, like I said, I've quit. I don't even pay attention no more. But to see people that we know and who get paid a lot more living than we do to just get up there and say, "Oh, it's time to fire the coach," I just think that's lazy broadcasting.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off that, man. Yeah, and I'm gonna go with this. And this is no shade because he's in the Eastern Conference Finals. Where was all this energy for Rick Carlisle during the decade that the Mavericks were in? Basically, 500 or out of the playoffs, or barely in the playoffs, getting beat out the first. Where was all this energy for him? Wasn't no energy for him. Oh, but he won a championship. Well, the point guard was Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd just got here. He just got here in 2 years ago, 22. He just got it 22.
And his first year, he took you to the Western Conference Finals with Dorian Finney-Smith and Dwight Powell.
Nobody. Hold on. This is where it goes. Who had that team get to the playoffs, let alone the Western Conference? He took a team that had Dorian Finney-Smith and Reggie Bullock as his wing starters, a team that basically had a starting rotation center of Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber. He took that bunch and basically Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson before he became New York Knicks Jalen Brunson, and Spencer Dinwiddie, a guy who nobody wanted in the league. He was basically an Albatross, even with the Brooklyn Nets. They basically threw him out of there. You basically took that team to a West. You beat a Utah Jazz team who was favored in that series over you. You beat without a hurt Luka, who didn't play to Game 4 of that series. I think that was what it was, Game 4 or something like that. And then you beat the number 1 seed in the Phoenix Suns, a team that went to the NBA Finals the year before and won the most games in their franchise history that season. You beat that team, and you ran to a buzzsaw with the Golden State Warriors. You ran to a championship veteran team and they ran you out the gym because they knew how to play, and Steve Kerr knew how to coach championship basketball.
Well, wasn't that they had Kevon Looney? They had Kevon Looney, and all we had was Dwight Powell.
Yeah, and then the next season, we all know what happened. You had a guy who you brought in.
Yeah, Jason Kidd quit on that team. Jason Kidd quit on that team. Let's call it what it was. He quit on that team. He said,
I know. But let me just get to the reason why. You basically brought in a guy who basically was interested in other activities outside of basketball that are now legal now. Been playing basketball. You had once again a guy who's still here. Mad about him in trade rumors with THJ. You had other guys mad about their contracts. Other guys backbiting between ownership and coaches. And through all that, they still within range. And like you say, Jason Kidd basically said, "Nah, we can't do this. because we know what's going to happen if we try to make it to the. And also, you had an in-season trade with Kyrie, and basically Luka and Kyrie trying to make. And Jason Kidd and the front office said this is not going to work. We need to tank this season. This team's not going to do anything. What does it help? What does it pay us to get into the play-in and get smoked, and basically get smoked and lose our draft pick? It doesn't help us any. So they got into the lottery, and guess what? You got the best center you've had since Tyson Chandler, and he's 20, and Derek Lively. You turn around, and now you got a developmental wing at Omax. You hope to get some of Maxi Kleber's or basically Josh Green if they've gone minutes, who's developing. Also, like I said, the team was struggled this early this season because of injury and because of some guys weren't in shape. Grant Williams. And if you read into Jason Kidd's, if you read into Jason Kidd's post-game interviews after when he was talking about, he basically was asked in the front office, we need to make a trade because some of these guys ain't gonna work. And he got what he wanted. He got Grant Williams out. He got PJ Washington in. He got who was the guy we got from Sacramento? What was his name? Rashad Holmes out.
Rashad Holmes.
Rashad Holmes out.
Not only that, Kendrick, but he got his main thing he kept trying to get the team to buy into was playing defense.
Yeah,
we were not going to go anywhere if we didn't play defense.
Yeah, but this is the way he had to get the right type of plays in his system to play defense. You got bigger, younger, more athletic players. You got I love Steph Curry. He's a good guy. I met him before. He's a good guy, but he was extra crispy done. He's done. He could be a great coach next season on somebody's staff, but he's basically done.
But what is Coach Kidd notorious for saying for like the past 2 seasons? In order to succeed, we must fail. Last year they failed. In order to succeed this year, he kept trying to tell his team, guys, we're not gonna do anything if we don't play defense. We're not going anywhere and play defense. You can score as much as you want, but it ain't gonna go anywhere. So in the press conference, what do we always say? Well, I mean, our offense is our defense right now. I mean, they're not playing defense, so I mean, I guess our offense is our defense.
He kept saying, because we got to score 130 to win, which that was him calling out his team. But now you got guys in PJ, Gafford, Derek Lively, Derek Jones Jr. All those 4 guys. I even throw in Josh Green and Maxi Kleber. You got 6 guys in there who buy in on the defense. I mean, you know what that happens? You know what happens in there? Now you got Kyrie and Luka buying on defense because they know these guys are riders. They're riding for it. So now you see the 2 stars are now buying in on defense effort. Now you got a whole team defense. Now you wonder why. Like since the trade, the Dallas Mavericks have been number 1 in defense. In defense all across the board. They basically had look at the numbers. They've been number 1 defense field goal percentage. They've been number 1 defense points, and it's transitioned to the playoffs. Now they have a fighting chance. Yeah, they're not going to be favored. Those kids said, and whoever wins this game, whether it's Minnesota or Denver, they're not going to be favored. But listen, who cares if they're not favored? If the Mavericks can do something they couldn't do last season, nor they couldn't do when they made their run. They did it with basic with smoke and mirrors in 2022. They actually can play man defense. They don't have to run a zone. They actually can D you up, and that gives them the Mavericks a fighting chance or whoever they play in the Western Conference Finals. And that's all the Coach Kidd. He's got those guys buying in. He's got. I mean, my God. Some guy on YouTube did a report on Luka Doncic's defense in Game 6. I mean, it's night and day from last season. The guy's moving his feet, he's switching, he's calling out stuff, and he got freaking Luka Doncic to buy in on defense in the playoffs, not just being a liability. I mean, my God, he should get another stitch for that. But I'm pretty sure if they lose Game 1, somebody's gonna want him fired, which I don't understand.
No, they on board with we okay with losing Game 1 because if you lose Game 1, guess what everybody gonna say? Oh, we gonna lose series because we don't win the series when we win. If we win Game 1, don't worry, they'll find some way to.
No, you got some fools gonna be. You got some fools gonna be trying to blame Coach Kidd as for a job because I see it on my threads. I see it on my Twitter.
Fans are idiots. That's all I can tell you. Fans are idiots. All right, Now let's go over to this is
All
a
right, I forget that little
combo.
rant. Oh,
This is a combo right here. We got Luka and Kyrie together on this one. Okay, so this was kind of long too, but
yeah,
here
we
go.
also
Here's
had
Luka
Luka
and Kyrie.
Doncic breaking his. Yeah, we also had Luka breaking it and repairing his own microphone twice, which was weird.
Oh,
But
okay.
anyway, let's get to the interview.
I got to see this because I didn't see that. Hold on.
I think he also dozed off a little bit of this.
Oh, hold on.
How much fun did you guys have out there tonight, and how were you able to pull that one out?
I think it was fun once the game ended. It was so many high emotions going out there, and I mean, being down 17 in a closeout game isn't a position you want to be in, but that's where we found ourselves. So we had to respond the way we've been responding all season, just playing hard-nosed basketball on defensive end and getting out in transition and just trusting that our pace will get us back in the game. So definitely feels good to get the series done, and now we can reflect on and see how we improved as players and as a team and as coaching staff and as organization. So I'm appreciative of it.
What can you say about PJ? He was scoreless through the first 3 quarters, and then 9 points there in the fourth
Yeah, I don't think it mattered to PJ too much. I think he was just waiting for his moment, and he's played well majority of the series. So we had some confidence in him that eventually he would make some big time shots, and grateful that he knocked them down, man. That's just pure confidence and belief.
This question is for both of you. You guys have been down before in the Clippers series, and now tonight. Just what makes this group so resilient that you're able to come back and overcome a large deficit?
I think we just stay together. We always talk on the bench, staying together, positive energy, and today was a pure example of it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's good. Good answer.
Question for Kyrie. End of the game, you finish up your ESPN interview. You give your shoes to the fan. I think you got your dart and you're walking off. All the fans are surrounding you, phones out, cheering you on. I'm just curious, how special are those moments to you in your career?
I mean, just that whole walk off, hugging my family and then going and hugging some more of my family in the locker room. Everybody cheering for each other, and I had to make an impromptu speech, and I was doing my best not to let some tears come down from my eyes because it feels like it's been a long time coming, just being back in this position, getting back to the finals or the conference finals. It's just a long way back, and look back at parts of my career where I took it for granted, just getting to the conference finals, for 3 years straight, and then not getting back for a little bit, to weigh on you as a competitor. So I'm grateful that I had these guys beside me and kept feeding me confidence and, kept doing the little things for one another. And I think that's what, made the celebration feel that much better. So when I get a chance to hug on my family after the game, and you just realize that it is just a game, it means a lot to us. We all love it, and that's the connector. But once the buzzer goes off, then we're back to regular life, and we can still celebrate the things that we're accomplishing.
For either or both of you guys, but you guys have been talking about Derek Lively, all season, how impressed you are with him. Has he ever stopped impressing you, especially on a night like tonight?
No, it was amazing. I see here plus 25, 26 in a playoff game. It's insane, man. He's doing this while being a rookie. He has an unbelievable potential. I'm just glad the Mavs drafted him. Very happy. No. Duke.
In the series win as well. Every other day or so, you're tweeting out, "Tribes stay together no matter what," and that's a message that resonates even outside of basketball. What would you say to those young kids that are trying to find their tribe and how to do that importantly?
Yeah, I would say when I tweet those things, it's not just for the basketball fandom or just my family at home or family internationally. I think it's just for humanity in general. And I know how big this platform is. I know I don't say this arrogantly, but I know how big my presence is alongside my teammates whenever we go out and represent our respective countries, our ethnicities, our nationalities, our cultures. We're bigger than basketball players here. We understand that. But when we go out and compete, whether we win or lose, people take those emotions home with them. And so I just try my best to send out a peaceful tweet to let everybody know, just don't panic, stay poised, and we'll get back on the winning track. And when I say winning track as well, applied to basketball, I'm really applying to life. You know, just stay together, keep seeking the truth, and keep God first. That's always been the mentality. You know, so I love to share that, especially through a tough series like this, where everybody's wondering, what are these tweets coming from? What are they about? And, you know, some people are going to dissect them, but it's really just about the young kids at home understanding that they have older generational leader that's looking out for them and letting them know, hey, this is bigger than the game itself. Just stay together, stay poised, and keep enjoying life, man. The game goes on.
Oh, Luka, if you got that mic fixed,
the long answer.
Could you the rebounding was awesome, and generally speaking, but in particular the offensive rebound PJ got, and I think he kicked it out to you. Just talk about hitting the 27 second chance points and all. You know, there's the huge rebound.
I mean, 27 is amazing. It means our passion and our energy was at the high level. Everybody was concentrated. We know. We said at the halftime, we're not going back to OKC, so that's what we did. We stayed together, as I always say, and playing with energy. That rebound, the PJ guy, I remember. And then I draw, and he hit the three. It was a huge moment in the game. It was a momentum change, and it was very, very huge at the end of the game.
Luka, you obviously shot the ball well these last couple games, but for a lot of the series, it was a struggle for you to get in your normal kind of groove. What's it mean to you for you guys to be able to win a series, you know, when it was a struggle for much of it for you?
I mean, we won the series. That's what it matters in the end. We won 4-2, being not home. We didn't have home advantage, which is great. And I mean, it's great that we won. But just, you know, struggle is gonna come. You got to stay positive and keep hoping. You know, you can impact the game other ways, not just by shooting poor or good.
And Kyrie, what was the gist of your impromptu speech post game? What was the gist of? You said you made an impromptu speech in the locker room. What was the gist?
I'm sure it'll be on social media or something like that, man. You know, so I don't think there's any more privacy to it. But you know, my teammates know. Just again, I was trying to hold back the emotions just because of how hard and tough this series was, and I think we really got to appreciate each other's talents and skill sets, and most importantly, our will. Got a lot of guys that love to compete, a lot of guys that want to see each other do well and are willing to sacrifice and do little things in order to get wins. So I think we're continuing to prove that. Obviously, the job's not finished, but feels good to be in the conference finals, to be, you know, the last four remaining teams, right? Eventually, just, you don't want to take those moments for granted because no guarantee that you get back. So,
Luka, there's not many guys left over here. There's not many guys left on the roster that was with you the last time you made this stage. They go out last year and get Kyrie. Then the front office recognizes they've got two all-star guards in their primes, and they go out and throw 2 first-round picks to really just fortify this group. How much has it meant to you to see this organization continue to add pieces to really support someone like yourself?
Big time. You can see this group has been together for like 5 months. Like I say, you know, we're capable of more and more, I think. But just a big time trades, big time adjustment, and keep bringing them. I mean, yeah, whatever. I'm tired, man.
So this is a question for both of y'all, Luka, Kyrie. Y'all saw the doubters that were saying that y'all wouldn't work. Kyrie, a couple months ago, you talked about the D grade that ESPN gave y'all. Could y'all talk about just – yeah, they gave him a D rating for the trade from the Nets. So could y'all –
Hey, man.
Yeah, I wanted to ask y'all how
starting to All-Star game.
How does it feel to prove the doubters wrong?
I don't think we care. We enjoy playing with each other. We enjoy playing with this team. So we don't really care what other people have to say.
Along those same lines, Luka, as a brother and as a teammate, what does Kyrie mean to you? Kyrie, as a teammate and a brother, what does Luka mean to you?
We're getting emotional now.
You gonna talk about it?
Go
ahead, man.
Yeah, because you get the long speeches. Big time, man. When he came, nothing but supportive of everything I did, everything we did. But just helped me mature a lot. Realize to see the game in a different way. And obviously, in the court, it's amazing to play with a guy like him. Like I said, just go out there, enjoy. And the leader he's been for us, not just for me, but for us, he's been amazing. Always positive energy.
Yeah, I just think this guy next to me has pushed me to continue to work on my game and continue to develop as a young leader. And I think the big word that we both can agree on is just maturity. Coming into Dallas, I was dealing with a lot mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and they embraced me with open arms. You know, I don't have a perfect journey. So coming into this environment, I was unsure how we were going to work out on the court, but off the court, I knew eventually that I would get him to open up. This guy's a big teddy bear at times off the court, big competitor. Okay, I'll say a teddy bear that likes to compete. You know, he's still ducking me in dominoes, but, you know, I think at times, you know, I just have to sit back and marvel at his talent and his ability to get outside his comfort zone. And, you know, I enjoy watching him be a father. I enjoy watching him, you know, develop as a person first, and then the basketball stuff will take care of it. We all know how skilled he is. We all know his numbers and stuff like that. But I want to be a teammate and a brother next to him that helps him grow as a man and helps him achieve the things that he wants to achieve. And I know he feels the same way. So the mission is still the same for us. And when we step on that court, we enjoy competing with each other. And the times that you guys don't get to see is the times we get to compete against each other on the court practice, which we just laugh and joke and we work out together. And, you know, we know that this dream of ours started when we were kids. So to connect like this on this level, I'm 32, you know, he's a young 25, 26, you know.
24.
So he's still growing.
No, 25.
He's 25, 26, 27.
20.
The beard makes him older, so. But no, he's just a good kid, man. Good human being, good young man.
Luke, I wonder if there's anything that you could have maybe taken from the 2022 run, because when you guys reached the conference finals, it had been the first time for the franchise in 11 years. It seemed like there was a sense of happy to be here. Do you think there's anything that maybe you can take from, and that is a bigger stage, from playing in that conference finals that you can use this time around?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we played the Warriors. I remember that was tough. That was a tough run. I think we could have won the game 2 there. We kind of got out of our way. You know, we kind of relaxed, but it was tough playing against the Warriors. Always on the move, but always say play. I mean, think in the present. You know, don't think in the past. So today is about today's game, and tomorrow we'll think about conference finals when we know who we play. But today, I think we should all enjoy it because this was, I would say, a really hard series.
Good.
Right.
Kyrie, I know you talked a little bit to Tim about, you know, your place and your generation, how you're one of the last stars left in the playoffs. For Luka to now be in 2 conference finals in 3 years.
I'm old.
What does it say about his place in this generation, this new generation?
Luka?
Yeah.
I mean, I talked about it, just this younger generation and, you know, how they have no fear. You know, they don't see the OG superstars as guys that they look up to as much anymore. They want to kill our records. They want to they want to kill us every time they get on the court. And that was the first thing I noticed about Luka is that he just had no fear going against the best of the world, and he always walks around like he's the best player in the world. And I think that's the confidence of a champion. That's where it starts. And you know, we want to continue to. Hey, it's okay, Elo. You know, we just want to continue to give each other that confidence. And, you know, as we watch them grow, just give them that grace. You know, they're going to make mistakes. They're going to fail at the biggest stage. He's done that already, making it to Western Conference Finals. And now he has a veteran next to him, a few veterans next to him. It's a different run. I think that team in 2022, I have a lot of respect for that team. They were happy to be there. But I think he knows our approach is job's not finished. And we got to get back to work after we get rest. And we got to get back on that court, you know, continue to condition ourselves mentally and physically and just get prepared. So we know the goal that we have at hand. We don't have to overspeak it, but we know how to put it into existence, and that's just putting in the work.
Yes, right here for both of you. Can you give me one word to describe what this comeback was? And can you also just talk about Jason Kidd's ability in coaching that helped you win this series?
Amazing.
Yeah, I would say domination. Yeah. And then with Coach Kidd, yeah, he makes our jobs a lot easier. We look over to him during some crucial times, tough times throughout the game, and he just has that point guard's mentality where he just wants us to stay poised and continue to make the right decisions, but also stay aggressive. You don't really see him, getting mad at the shots that Luka takes or the shots that I take. He just wants us to continue to push the basketball, get into our offense, and get back on defense and do the right things. We've built an identity on being honest with each other as well. So I got to give credit to that guy. He shows a lot of love. He keeps us positive, and he's a straight shooter.
Man, what an interview, man. What an interview right
Yeah,
there.
man. Yeah, man.
That was special.
Yeah, man. Going back to Luka. Yeah, man. Going back to Luka breaking his microphone, taking it apart like it's some Legos, back it over again. It was one hell of an interview, man. Got an inside depth to those guys' relationships, man. It was a very interesting and good thing to watch with those two guys. Talking about themselves as teammates, themselves as leaders, and their connections with the teammates and their connection with their coach. So anybody looking at, once again, thinking about, man, I just can't stand. Well, I suggest you go pick another team, because the day Jason Kidd is the Mavericks are stupid enough to let Jason Kidd go, Kyrie and Luka will be right out the door, right behind them, and then you can go into that building with about 50 people and watch the Mavericks lose about 80 games of 82. So.
And if Jared Dudley just wait his time, he could probably be the next head coach of the Mavericks. If he just wait his time.
Just long he just wait his time. He's got some guys say he's got a long way to go.
He got some years to go. It's gonna be as long as Luka is gonna be in Dallas, Coach Kidd will probably be in Dallas.
Yeah, that's his guy, man. I mean, listen. Coach Kidd, this is the thing about Coach Kidd. He's got the ear and the respect of Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic, because first off, with Kyrie Irving, he was his childhood hero. I mean, the guy went to his Hall of Fame speech ceremony. He was a diehard New Jersey Net fan because he watched Jason Kidd go to the finals with the Nets. That's why he went to Brooklyn. He talked to himself and KD to get to Brooklyn. And also with Luka, that's it. Luka now gets to listen to a Hall of Fame player, a coach who was a Hall of Fame player at the same position he played. So he's going to listen to him and also won a championship in the city that he's trying to win a championship. So yeah, listen, it's a connection between those three men, and Coach Kidd's not going anywhere. They're on the same path mentally, and trying to push this into a path with the rest of the team, getting to a championship, as the Denver Nuggets are now having an 11-point lead with about 9:14 left to go in the first half. I mean, the score, in the second quarter.
Okay. Well, hell, I guess we should go into the stats and the facts, man. We got it. I was getting ready to say don't do it, but then I thought about it, man. People get upset if they don't have the stats and the facts, man. This is apparently one of the people's favorite segment.
Jason, let me before we get there, let me clue you on something. I hear you say you want to play the Timberwolves, but let me tell you something.
No, you don't.
Each team, once you're in the Final Four, there's no layoffs here. It's a monster. Whomever you play, whether it's defending champions or whether it's the best defensive team throughout the whole season in the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's a monster who you want to play. But I give the Mavericks a fighting chance, whoever they play, because they got two closers, and both their best players are buying in to what the coach is saying, and through that, the rest of the players are buying into the system.
No, we don't want to play Timberwolves. We have not played good against Timberwolves all season. We even got an ass whooping from them in Dubai. We went overseas and got an ass whooping from them.
But you gotta understand something, Walt. This is a different team than what they played the last time they played.
Yeah, maybe, but for some reason, we can't stop Nas Reed. We can't stop Nas Reed for some reason. Every time he comes down, he just smashes members up.
I'm gonna say again. Last time the Mavericks played the Minnesota Timberwolves, two guys that was on this team wasn't on, or three guys are not on it now. I'm not saying that's going to change the outcome, but either way, whether it's Minnesota or Denver, it's an uphill climb. Just got to go get ready to go grind because there's nothing easy. Like Coach Kidd said, winning a championship is hard. There ain't nothing easy about winning a championship. You got to go through it. And hopefully the Mavericks can. At least we'll see. But let's get to the stats and facts of Walt Chisholm of this first half. I mean, excuse me, I'm talking about games going live. Of this game that happened last night. All right, let's start with the team stats. Yeah, Jason. Remember the Mavs tried to get Nas Reed, but the Minnesota Timberwolves, they had his bird rights and they played, but they was heavy on Nas Reed. Let's think how that would have been like. But anyway, let's get to the team stats. The Mavericks, for the game last night shot 51%. The OKC Thunder shot 49%. So both teams were pretty good on the offensive end as far as shot making, and also on the 3-point. Also,
hey Kendrick, before you go forward, man, I do want to give you a big up on the stats and facts. I'm telling you, man, you are a hit on TikTok. The people love the stats and facts for you on TikTok.
Appreciate it. I do it for the people. I do it. We do it for our fans, man. We love you. We love you guys. So we try to keep it funny. So let's continue. The OKC Thunder actually shot decent in for three, especially that hot start they had in the first half. They
wasn't decent enough because they went home with a hot L.
They did do that, Walter. They were 15 out of 41 for 37%. In the Mavericks though, they were 16 out of 34 for 47%. So the Mavericks shot 51% from the field and 47% from three, which gave them a close 1-point W. But this is where it counted the free throws. The Minnesota Timberwolves with Tony Brothers, get this, only went to the free throw line 17 times.
How many points did Tony Brothers? Oh no, Tony Brothers played a lot of defense last night.
Yeah, but I'm saying the OKC Thunder only went to the free throw line 17 times. Remember, the game he refed game one, they went 22 times in the first half. But guess what?
Oh wow, they were down. So what you said they went 17 and they went 22 the first time?
They went 22 in the first half. Remember?
So they went 17 the whole game, or they went 17 in the first half?
No, they went 17 the whole game. So somebody may have got to Tony Brothers and let him know.
No, because what happened last game was he just wasn't making no calls on the Mavericks. He stopped me. I'm telling you, I saw a play where Luka got clobbered by Lou Dort, and he just stood there and watched.
But the OKC Thunder were 13 out of 17 for 77%. The Mavericks was 17 out of 24 for 71%. Rebounds were big favor for the Mavericks. They are the bigger team, and they use their size to their advantage in rebounds and offensive rebounds. Let me read it to you. The Mavericks had 47 rebounds to the OKC's 31 in total rebounds. Also on the offensive rebound, they basically doubled OKC up, 14-7. That was a big that really showed in the second half with Derek Lively and his key offensive rebounds. And six were dead even at 25 apiece. Steals in favor of the OKC Thunder 10-5. Blocks also in favor of the Thunder just 5-4. And total turnovers, the Mavs they had 18 turnovers to the OKC Thunder 10. OKC Thunder had 27 points off those 18 turnovers, and the Mavericks had 19 points off the 10 OKC turnovers. Fast break points favor OKC 15 to 10, and points in the paint also in favor of OKC 46-40. Let's get to the individual. It's Karl Anthony Towns holding his knee. Let's get to the individual stats. The good guys, the guys in black who dressed for a funeral, but it was OKC's. Let's get started with PJ Washington. Was in foul trouble early, but boy, he came off late with some big clutch points. 30 minutes, only had 9 points, was a +8. Had 5 rebounds and 2 assists. He was 3 of 5 from his free throw shooting, including 2 big free throws that he made late in the game. He was 2 of 6 total from the field, 2 of 5 3, but those 2 threes were clutch in late in the game. Derrick Jones Jr., guy we very much impressed with, 40 minutes. He had 22 points. He was a plus 18. He also had 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. He was 8 of 13 from the field, 4 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He basically kept the Mavs in it for the first 3 quarters of the game. Daniel Gafford, 19 minutes. He was a minus 25. He only had 10 points, 7 boards, 1 assist, 1 block. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. But Kyrie Irving, 42 minutes, 22 points. He was a plus 2. Had 3 assists, 2 rebounds in this game. He did have, he was 4 of 10 from the 3-point line, 9 of 23 from the field total. But he did come on in late in that third quarter and hit some key shots in the fourth. Luka Doncic played 45 minutes in total in the game. He had 29 points. Was a plus 7. He finished up with 2 steals, 10 assists, and 10 boards. 7 of 7 from the free throw line, 4 of 6 from 3, and 9 of 15 from the field. And also one caveat to note, Luka Doncic was the first player in NBA playoff history to record 3 straight triple-doubles. 3 straight triple-doubles in the playoffs. Congratulations, Luka, on that one. Tim Hardaway Jr., 6 minutes. They got his ass benched.
Thank God he got benched. They no telling what we probably going back to Oklahoma if he'd have stayed on the court. My God.
He was a minus 7, had 2 points. He had 1 rebound.
I thought you was gonna say it was a plus. I was gonna say
No,
that's a lie. That is a lie.
Yeah, I'd say that's a lie. I'm pretty sure his daddy probably gonna say tomorrow morning on his show, a little Mickey Mouse show, he should have deserved more. They probably won by 20, but that's a lie right there too. Speaking of no lies, Derek Lively was no lies. 30 minutes. This guy right here, 12 points. He had 15 boards. His highest rebound total in the playoffs, in his young playoff history. He also had 3 assists. Also had a block. He was a plus 26 in the game. He was 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, including some big offensive rebounds. 3 in the fourth quarter to be exact. They led the key big shots for Mavs shooters and kept the Mavs in it. Josh Green, 19 minutes. He had 6 points. He was a minus 9. 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. 2 of 4 from the field total. 1 of 3 from 3-point range was 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Jaden Hardy had some big minutes, some flashes, some good flashes. He was 2 of 6 from the field. 1 of 3 from the 3-point range. 0 of 1 from 3. He also had 3 of 6. 2 of those were big lobs to Gafford. Also had 1 rebound. Was a minus 15, but finished up with 5 points. Let's get to the OKC Thunder. Chet Holmgren, I feel, had his best offensive game of the game. He had 21 points. He was a plus 8. Caught a lot of lobs in this game. He had 2 steals, 1 assist, but still light in the ass. Only had 3 rebounds in this game. They're going to have to get him a center. They're going to have to get him a center to play along him because he can't play the 5 and think
that or he need to go to big man camp.
Yeah, well, you look at his frame, that's not going to happen. 35 minutes. He was 9 of 15 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Santa Clara Williams. He had the actually good Williams. He had 37 minutes. He was 8 of 16 from the field, 3 of 5 from the 3-point line. He was 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Had 9 rebounds, 8 assists. Almost had a triple double in this game. 2 steals, 1 block. He was a minus 7, had to finish up with 22 points. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy was the truth again. He had 36 big points. Did all he could to keep his team in it. Had 2 blocks in this game. Had 8 assists. Had 3 boards. He was 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Shocking, he missed a lot of free throws. 4 of 5 from 3, and 14 of 25 from the field total in 43 minutes. Isaiah Joe, 29 minutes. He had 11 big points. He was a minus 6 though. We had 1 steal, 3 assists. Was 3 or 4 from 3, 4 or 7 from the field total. Lou Dort, the flopping one.
All that flipping and dipping and flopping that he was doing out there. He's still throwing himself on the floor. He still out there looking like he got shot.
Like he got shot a couple times in the second half. 32 minutes. He was 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3-point range.
That's
Those
all he
two
was doing
threes
last
in the
night,
first
Kendrick.
quarter. What? Sometimes you can't stand Lou Dort. He was 3 of 3 from the field.
I ain't seen that much flopping since the Ghana job was on the Mavericks.
Well, that's a lot
All
of
that
flopping.
shopping and flopping.
That's a lot of flopping right there, sir. Oh, he had 11 points. He was a -6. He had 5 personal fouls. Should have had 13. He should have fouled out 2 times in this game. He had 3 steals, 1 assist, and 3 boards in this game. Arkansas Williams, the other Jay Williams, in 18 minutes, he had 6 points. He was a -14. He had 1 block, 1 steal. 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 boards, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Colonel Williams, 4 minutes, didn't do much. He had 2 points, plus 3, had 1 rebound. Wiggins, 8 minutes, he was 0-2 from the field, 0-1 from 3. He had 16 points in game 1, and did nothing since. But he was a plus 11, had 3 rebounds in the game. Josh Giddey, he had in 11 minutes. He has 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. Probably going to be traded after this season. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He's a plus 2, ended up with 2 points.
Who'd you say?
And Kasel, say what now?
Who would you just say might be traded?
Oh, Josh Giddey.
Oh, the Gordon Hayward too. He said some comments after the game saying that he had a lot more to offer. He just didn't get it. He wasn't able to show it here. And I was like, that sounds like a guy who's about to get traded.
That's I think he said that the other place he was. Where was that? I think they said that when he was locked the door when he got traded from the last place. What was that?
Yeah.
Charlotte. Yeah, he's done. He's fried crispy done. Casey Wallace, the hometown kid, 24 minutes. He's 2 out of 8 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. He finished over 5 points. He was a plus 4. He had 1 assist and 1 steal, and also 1 block in this game. And that's your stats and facts of the season, the second round clinching game with the Dallas Mavericks. Brought to you by me, myself, and I. And also, Walt chipped in, and he also pushed the buttons to play the music. Back to you, Walter.
Right, and we are waiting on the to find out who the Dallas Mavericks will play on Wednesday, because we are waiting on the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. They're in Game 7 right now, and the Nuggets appear to be up on the Nuggets.
14-point lead.
14 points.
Yeah, they don't look good for Timberwolves. Still early. 4:31
Yeah,
left.
still early. That's still good. All right, Kendrick. So now that we've gotten we finished up with the Mavs, let's talk about something that happened last night where I was at. The Dallas Wings. Boy, was this some interesting basketball. My God.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
Where do I start with this Dallas Wings team? Great.
I hope you're not starting where we started before the show started. I hope you're not doing that.
I will say this. I got me a WNBA shirt last night. Got me a WNBA logo shirt. So Tovas isn't the only person on the show now with repping the WNBA. Now I am. I've got me a WNBA logo T-shirt that I will be wearing proudly these coming days. Yep. So last night I was hanging with the Wings and Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky, and oh boy, Kendrick, was it an interesting game there?
Enlighten us, Walter.
Yeah, well, things got off to a good start. The Wings were actually up for a majority of the game there, but at the end of it, let me just say this, man. If you have not had a chance to go watch Angel Reese play basketball, you should go watch it. She's pretty special. I like the way she plays basketball. I mean, I know you probably seen it on TV, but just go watch her play. She's something special to see.
Yeah, man. I tell you, she's something special to see, man. I seen her Instagram page.
No, I'm not talking about that. She's you old enough to be her. You stop there. You old enough to be her daddy. Stop. I did have a good conversation with her about my daughter playing AAU basketball, and she was having. You just see the shot from Enrique. Be prepared. A lot of these highlights are going to be Enrique taking jump shots and making them. They're not the same. They're not the same highlight. They're different ones. Just stay tuned. See a lot of Enrique.
She took a lot of shots, huh? So is that the reason why they lost, Walter? Is that the reason why they lost?
Well, Kendrick, I wish I could give you an analogy. I wish I could give you analysis on the other players that were on the court, but I really couldn't because all I seen was Enrique just shooting the ball. So I can't tell you.
She was straight checking.
Oh look! Here you go. Here you go. You go. Here you go.
Do the ball. Take a shot.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, she missed that.
The only way you was gonna get the ball last night is if she missed. That's the only way you was gonna get it. There's little JC Shielder. I think she had 11. I think little JC had 11. There go your draft pick right there, Kendrick.
There she goes, man.
That fan right there. Excited.
Ooh, big. Oh, you too little. That's big. That's a big woman move right there. Is that Enrique?
She got, if it's orange shoes, that's Enrique.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that was her.
Just watch the orange shoes. Oh.
Well, she's doing a whole lot of missing, ain't she?
Doing a whole lot of shot taking too. Hey,
you know what, man? Player right there.
Who's that?
The center. That's your favorite player?
Oh no, my favorite player on the wings is Maddie. I like Maddie.
No, hold on. You remember we talked about her before?
No.
My man. You know, we talked about it for the show. You said, man.
There goes my girl Maddie. There goes my girl Maddie right there. I like Maddie.
Hold on. I mean, I know you said she stood out in the crowd. You say, man, you just couldn't keep your eye off of her. I mean, I'm just saying. You see, I mean, she's got something there. You told me she's really got something there.
Yeah, poor Maddie. Listen, man, Maddie was a good player in college over at Villanova. Really I didn't get to see a lot of Maddie tonight, but I'm pretty sure we'll find some way. They say they were shorthanded last night. I guess that's why Enrique got a lot of green lights last night. So
what's Satu? What's Satu?
Satu's hurt. Satu's injured. Yeah, I had to be careful not to make responsible comment. I had to text Tobias. I didn't know she had yams like that.
Okay, so it's easy for you to say something about Satu, but I can't say.
No, I didn't say Satu. I was talking about what's the name? Satu's a little bit older than
she's 2
Angel
years
Reese.
or 3 years?
Angel Reese just came out of college, man.
Was she 2 years?
Satu been in the game for a minute.
Who cares about that?
Angel Reese got a little bit of foul trouble last night. She said that's her adjustment she needs to make and stop fouling.
Just ask Diddy. Let's see how he worked out.
No. No, I believe the kids say no, Diddy. Okay, we got a shot here. Now look, you see the wings are up pretty much the entire game, right?
Yeah, man. What happened?
And I'll tell you this. Little Jason Sheldon, I like her. I will. Oh, there goes Enrique. Yeah,
she missed again. She want the ball again.
Yeah.
Oh, she got it. She got it.
Got it that time.
How many shots did you take today? Take last night.
Got a hell of a green light. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I was like, damn, she still got a lot of green lights tonight.
Yeah, her green light, but it's bright as beam green light.
It just seemed like the team, all they kept doing was come bringing the ball down court and getting looking. There she go. They look for her again. Just looking for her. Oh, look, there's another one. Oh,
there she goes. She got that one.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why she got them orange shoes on because they can see her better, so she can get the ball. Oh, it's turnover.
Tierra, at times Tierra was not happy. You see, she's barely trotting back. She's not happy. I don't know if she wasn't happy with how she was getting the ball, or she wasn't getting the ball at all. I don't know. She was very unhappy. Oh,
that's a shot. Oh, she hit it.
Yeah, for far out.
I guess she's trying to lead the league in scoring.
Yeah, damn near look at all them. All them shots she took. Big shout out to Enrique. She got engaged. She got engaged last night too.
Maybe that's why she's taking her. She want to show off, man.
Oh, look at that shot. Oh, just random.
Look something in the air.
Yeah.
Somebody playing like they gonna get some cutty tonight. Last night.
Oh, good pass by Angel Reese. Chicago Sky, Teresa Weatherspoon had these. I like the way she coaches these young ladies. She was coaching like Joe's kid. Just stay poised. Don't. Oh, that girl right there, the guy, she threw the ball at the referee at one point in the game. I don't know if they're gonna show that. There's JC Sheldon. Oh, there goes my girl. There goes my girl right there, Maddie. That's Maddie. I love me some Maddie. They need to get Maddie the ball more, man. Maddie was a bucket in college. Over out there in Villanova. Maddie was my girl.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see her. Looks kind of ordinary.
Don't worry about that. Maddie was a bucket in college. Oh, get that ball up there, girl. Like,
yeah, bucket.
I think that was Kiera. Oh, come on. Get in front of that ball.
Right.
Now you see the score 51
60, 53
right there. Yeah, 53-61.
Okay, we're still in control.
Yeah, just keep watching. Just go get out of hand here.
Damn it.
It won't stay that way.
Somebody's down on the ground.
Yeah, they got up. Kiera, that was Kiera Brown. She got hurt for a second, but she got back up. And then I think this is the point where things kind of took a little bit of a turn here. Yeah, that's one miss. Throw the ball up. Kendrick, you would think, right? The score is 58-63 though now. Now it's 65-58. You would think the Wings are getting ready to win this thing.
Yeah, why not?
Well. Oh, there's Angel Reese.
Damn.
There's Angel Reese.
What a shot.
Yeah, it was a nice shot by Angel Reese. Oh, Angel Reese with the pick. Angel Reese with the pick again. Oh, get that ball up. Oh, yeah. They had to score 60-65.
No,
62-65.
We could have had Angel Reese.
Yeah, we could have. They said we'll take Jason Shut up. There you go, right there.
Oh, there and one.
And one. 64-65. She missed.
That's an ordinary looking woman.
Yeah, but why you gonna see who's gonna put you should see who's gonna put the ball, who's gonna get the score back. There it is. And the place went crazy for Angel Reese when she put this ball in. Angel Reese put the ball in, the place went crazy. You'd have thought Angel Reese played for the Wings last night. Get out of there.
She could have, I know, but
so could have.
They thought.
And the Sky take the lead.
It was a Turn County issue.
Look at all these plays. Angel Reese goes with this, and the crowd goes, "Wow!" You thought it was a Wings play.
Boy,
they went so crazy there for Angel Reese.
They went right past them, ain't they? It was a 10-point lead.
Yeah, they did.
They separated.
Now it's over with. That happened real quick. You blinked. It was.
Sure did. It was fast.
Yeah, watch this though. We went right back to what we know. Let's just get Enrique the ball.
But you got orange shoes on, man, so you can see it.
Yeah. She's not hard to find. Watch this though.
Look like she didn't play too much defense on that play.
Oh, well, I think this was the play. This was a shot of game from Enrique right here. Here you go, right here. Look at this, Kendrick. Place went nuts on that shot. Yeah. Too bad. Yeah.
Did she have 50 in this game?
I think she probably had 4. I think she had like 44 or 40. Maybe I'm tripping. I think it was like somewhere in between 30 and 40.
Look at these highlights. The way she shot, man. She should have had 6.
Here we go again.
Oh boy, she got wiped out.
Yeah.
Oh, block. And that's it.
Yeah, that's it right there, man.
You was up 10. You was up 10. Almost lost by 10. Okay.
Well, we got the.
I wonder what kind of season it's gonna be for the Wings.
That was very telling.
We got Enrique.
No, we got Coach Trammell, Enrique, and Kiera Brown.
Okay.
We got that interview.
Okay. That's it for him.
All right, let's go over them last night.
That's cute. Oh, it's cute that they're all together. Look at the stats. Look at the stats. You know what the stats are. You lost. You played the game. You caught a hot L. You shouldn't have to look down at it.
No, not necessarily. You know they. All right. Let's just go. Let's just go take a look. Let's just listen to them.
It's like they're trying to figure out how they lost.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Hold on. Here we go.
Free throw.
All right, we
That's
have
pretty good.
plenty
That's
of
great.
great.
That's such a great.
If you have questions, please raise hand. I'm just going to get to you.
Good job.
Good job.
We'll start
with Blake. Lineups we've never, yeah, I mean, which is good. Yeah, gain some confidence if we got to do it.
Blake, you're on.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Bill. Be careful.
All right. You go to Jordan.
Take me 11. Yeah, we can get. I think we're going.
Jordan, go ahead.
It's only different to Kennedy. Right. You know what I mean? Take that 12 away and we win, you know?
Just thoughts from today's game.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the effort was there. I mean, being shorthanded, we're a little nervous when Clowney went out there for a while, but just the different lineups. I mean, we turned the ball over too much and they scored 36 points off of it, 19 points off of offensive rebounds. And so, like I said, I love the effort. It's only down 9, clean up a little bit of that and we win. And so definitely can watch film and learn from this and move forward and rock it and get ready for Atlanta.
Go to Bradley.
Yes. Hi, ladies. Brad Lake, WBB Nation, WNBA Swish.
Hello.
Hi, Coach. Monique, I'm just joined the team today.
Yes.
Of what you saw from her play on the floor tonight.
Yeah, just, I'll let Enrique and KB talk about her as well, but just the energy and the toughness and the ability to run the floor like she does. She can play, defend multiple positions, which I really like. But once she learns the system, because I think she'll be here for a little while with us, I think she'll be really good.
Go to Ari Graham.
All right, it's just a question for each of you in regards to Maddie. I see she was added to the starting lineup today. What type of growth have you seen from her from year 1 to year 2?
She worked for sure. You can tell that she wants to be great. She obviously did great things in college, and it's hard to get used to the league, but you can't get better if you don't work, and she did that in the off season in the show. So we were happy for her. She's just gonna keep getting better. She adds a lot that doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but she's just gonna be a big piece for us going on.
Yeah, Maddie doesn't take a play off, and I think that makes a difference in the game. I had her last year on the bench and I kept her focused. She was ready then. She's always been ready and she's just that kind of stay ready type of player. So I'm very proud and I'm very impressed. That's her vet.
All right, Coach, how would you describe her play in 3 words?
Gritty, dirty, and just tough. I mean, has a high ceiling in this league.
Thanks, Sean.
Go to Roberta.
When have we ever had that though?
Hi, Roberta with Beta Basket from Brazil. I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about Stephanie Soares and what you saw from her today.
I didn't know. Beautiful.
Yeah, Steph, she's amazing. She's a great person, a great teammate. She does a lot of the little things, gets the offensive rebounds. She doesn't really care if she scores. We want her to score more, but she's a selfless player. Like I said, she does little things and she's still really young, but really good. So she's going to be really good for our team in the future and now.
And Coach, do you plan on keeping her in the starting 5 until Tasha's back?
We will see.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Go back to Blake.
Hey, ladies, this is Blake Spadaro from Blake's Take. What did you ladies think of JC Sheldon's defensive effort tonight?
Oh, JC's motor is crazy. She's another one that doesn't take a playoff, so I'm not surprised. She came in and showed that in training camp. So it's only right that she debuted it on the floor, but that's something we always knew about JC. Yeah, I was very impressed with her defense tonight.
Go to Jordan.
Hey, ladies. So my question is for Coach. So one of the things I talked about in the first game was how the ball movement got the offense going, and Natasha played a big part of that. So in this game, in the second half in particular, do you think that the lack of ball movement is why the game fell apart for you guys?
Well, I think it's going back to the turnovers and the offensive boards, and I think they got a little tired. I mean, like I said, we're shorthanded and we're playing players that haven't played in 2 years too. A couple of them. One of them started, and so we had Maddie that played off the bench last season in that starting lineup. And I heard her once say it's got to relax. And so again, we haven't played together this much with our bench just because under our circumstances, and so I'm proud of the effort. I mean, Reek had 35 points, 5 rebounds. Kalani almost had a double double. She had 11 and 9. We had 40 rebounds total. And so we had a lot of good things, especially from our young people. But just think about when we're playing like this and these younger players are playing these extra minutes. Just wait till everyone comes back. How great they are going to be and how our bench is going to be strengthened. I feel comfortable putting any of them in at this point.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Questions, please use the raise hand function and we'll get to you. Something that line. All right, that'll do it.
Well, Kendrick, chat me up. What'd you think about the scouting report that they had for your draft pick, J.C. Sheldon, man? That's a high motor, they say.
That was a very entertaining, nice post game session with all three of the. Enrique, the only thing she didn't drop on as far as in the game was a water ball. She dropped her hand. She didn't drop the basketball because she was shooting that thing. But yeah, it was kind of like our coach. She was telling us, wait till we get back. We get healthy, and we're gonna show all you guys that. It's, to me, that's kind of like whistling through the graveyard. Right there. Because I'm just saying. I never seen people that cheerful after catching a hot L. After you were leading most of the game, and then you sit up there catch a hot L, you lose it right there. People just cheerful and happy. Usually Coach Kidd, he gets asked about 2 questions. Well, are you gonna get fired today after losing that game like that? So hey man, yeah, hey, I see a. I'm just kind of falling back. You got the coach like she's so cheerful after catching a hot air when you led most of the game.
Okay. In Coach Trammell's defense, it's kind of like a Coach Kidd thing. We're building to win. We're not a right now team. She's still trying to figure things out. So I'm gonna give Coach Trammell that much. But I do feel like she favors Enrique too much.
Yeah, man. She was, she had told about dropping a water ball and everything. So she's helping out even off the floor. So
I mean, even when I was in the Chicago Sky, even at the Chicago Sky press conference, I forgot the other young lady that was with Angel Reese number 10, I think it was. She was they were talking about when she hit that shot over in the corner. It's like, what were they thinking? She was like, oh, we know she a volume shooter. We knew that we know she's a volume shooter. So, and she's a bucket getter, but we just knew that, we just had to take care of everything else and everything else was fine.
Listen, the thing is this thing won't get on track till Satu gets back, because let's face it, I don't care whether it's Rike or whether coach thinks it. Satu is their most complete player. To me, I say this in the playoffs, she's their best player. Until she gets back.
She is, but Enrique is a bucket. As you've seen. I mean, whenever she wants to push you in.
And that's cute, but that's cute. That's real.
Yeah, but you can't just let her play her. I mean, I guess tonight you can let her have a green light, but
yeah, that's cute. I mean, that's great. Did they I saw on the defense end her on a couple times she didn't get out to shooters. She's basically dragging on defense. So you got to play both ends. That's why I favor Satus, because she's more of a complete player. She plays on defense. She plays on offense.
The thing that baffled me was none of the other players, they would even try to do anything. They would just bring the ball down court and just immediately look for Enrique. Like they didn't try to. J.C. Sheldon did a couple times. She had a little nice go behind the back and go to the basket for a layup, and she missed it. But that was kind of it. Like nobody else really tried to.
Yes,
just say, give me the ball and let me try to do something. It was never like nothing like that.
It's real good coaching, Trouble. Coach Trouble. It's real good. Coach, just hand it to Enrique. Hey, she writing like this. She writing. Hand it to Enrique.
was like, damn, I guess the game plan, just get the ball to Enrique and just get out the way, because that show what it look like.
Get out the way.
All right, man. So we got the Stars who also made it to the Western Conference Finals in their division, in their sport. So now, not only do we have the Mavs in the playoffs, now we also got the Stars in the playoffs too.
Yeah, just thank goodness, because them damn Rangers, boy, they call another hot L this afternoon. So we can't look forward to that. I'm kind of thinking my basketball Yoda Mike Baskin needs to be fired from the broadcast. Ever since he got on, man, he's been catching hot L's after hot L's.
Nah, don't do Mike. Like, that's got nothing to do with Mike.
I'm just saying, man, he's catching hot L's after hot L's. No, Mike's doing a great job, man. Even though the Rangers right now are trash, but he's doing a great job.
Well, yeah, these losses are starting to get a little concerning now. But with the Stars, they are getting we don't know who their opponent is yet, so they're waiting on theirs.
Yeah.
They're still waiting on their opponent.
Listen, man, listen. This team is a win. It's a win now, championship or bust. I understand what Chicken was talking about, but this is a championship or bust. This team needs to win a championship. It was almost there in the bubble. It was a contender last season. This team needs to win a championship. If it don't get a championship, it's a failed season in my mind. You're championship ready. Let's go win a championship.
Okay, so I guess we wait on the Oilers and the Canucks.
Yeah.
The winner of that is going to play the Stars.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Panthers and the Rangers are going to play each other. So we're waiting on the winner of the Oilers and the Canucks to decipher, and they're going to play Thursday. Opposite of the Mavericks are going to start on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So there you have it. So that's pretty much updated sports for the weekend. Like Kendrick said, the Rangers caught a hot L again today. My God.
Yeah, they did. But it's still you reigning defending World Series champions, at least until
we know they're not about. Well, we know they're not about to repeat.
No, they ain't for the repeat.
All right, so here we go right here. Let's get this raffle out of the way and see who's gonna win that number 2 Kyrie Irving jersey. See who we got. Oh my God. My God. You're not gonna believe this.
Who is it?
It's our buddy Z-Mac.
Z-Mac!
Z-Mac has won. I cannot wait to tell him, but Z-Mac has won a Kyrie Irving jersey from us, man. Number 2 Kyrie Irving jersey.
You got the first ever number 2 Kyrie Irving jersey, Z-Mac.
All right, shout out to Z-Mac, man. Shout out to Z-Mac.
Yeah, man. He's on out, man. Good, congratulations.
Yeah, shout out to Z-Man. He wins the Kyrie Irving. So, but
man, take a photo and take a photo so we can get it, so we can put it on our page. That you got it when you have that you got it, so we can show it off, man. She won't.
I see these on vacation right now. Capazzo got to come by here and get his football. I'm about to still mail off the gift card for the Topgolf, and then Zach has won the Kyrie Irving jersey, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We had to do this because we didn't get to like I said, we were all busy last night. We were all out on the road doing something. So we had to do this show today to get you guys caught up. But we're caught up now. And we definitely will see everybody Wednesday night.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night when we get back. When we see each other.
Oh, let me make sure I get the schedule down.
Oh, okay.
Let me get the schedule down so we know. Yeah, but it is Wednesday. Let me see if I can get the time. Okay, that will be Wednesday. That will be a 7:30 tip on Wednesday. So what pregame will be at 7.
Yep, and then they're gonna play again on Friday. And then they'll play again Sunday. And Sunday we'll have a show, but I will be in Cleveland, Ohio when that show happens. And they're gonna play again on Tuesday. I'll be in Cleveland, Ohio, and then Thursday I'll be back home by Thursday. I come home Thursday morning.
Yeah, pretty sure.
And I'll be back. And we'll be back. You say what?
I'm pretty sure Donovan Mitchell, he won't be there. He already packed
Well,
his bag.
we know Max Strus will be there because that's the house he built. Remember, he hit that 3 on us that one night.
Yeah.
Luka
Yeah.
press up on.
Yeah, that's just one shining moment.
Yeah. Yeah, at the house, Mac. I'm probably gonna get a picture of Rocket Mortgage House. Like, hey, it's the house Max Strus built.
Yeah, you know what? That is right.
He built it that one night on the Mavericks over there. Joker hit a half court 3 and won the game from the other side of the court.
It went downhill from there. There.
All right, man. So we'll be back Wednesday night. Until then, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, and we will see you around live this Wednesday night when the Mavs take on the winner of the Nuggets and the Minnesota Timberwolves.